Good day everyone! I am Giselle Kitay, and for today's video, I am going to interview the two persons that will share to us their experiences in the younger and early generations of learning. So let's start up with the younger generation. So in the younger generation, the person that I will going to interview will be my classmate in elementary until high school. So let's help me welcome Mr. Rosaleo Jr. Iberino. Hello, Mr. Rosaleo Berino.
Hi, Giselle, and hi to everybody.
So how are you today?
Well, I'm doing good, and I'm very happy that I met you this day.
Okay, nice to hear that. Okay, so I have here four questions
Okay.
about your experiences in the younger generation of
Okay.
learning.
Yeah.
So here is your first question. How was teaching and learning environment in this younger generation?
So, for me, I believe that today's teaching is more accessible rather than or rather than the past teaching generation, because as of now we all know that we have this what we call technologies.
Yes.
Yes, technologies that are being used by teachers to teach the students and are being used by students so that they can learn more or they can understand more about the certain discussion or topic they have. So I believe that this this learning environment in this younger generation is more accessible, and it's more yeah, they can have more learnings.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So your second question, what is the teaching method of this generation?
All right. So this the teaching method of this generation, yes, as what I said to you last um as what I've said to you last time, as last minute, I mean, today's method of teaching method of this generation is more on technologies, as we all know that especially those cities or schools that are have this, like, what they call high, um, that they can afford those technologies, so they are using like smart TVs, or they're using gadgets in their school, which will be the method or the mean so that they can teach to their children. So it's not it's not it's, I mean, it's less hassle than, in the past years, or in the past days. So today's teacher, both the teacher and students can have more access um, in teaching and in learning.
Okay, thank you. So your third question, what is educational materials and teaching technologies have you used in this generation?
All right, so um, the teaching technologies that have been used in this younger generation, as what I've told you, last minute, teachers, especially those cities, I mean, there's those schools that can afford those gadgets like smart TVs, um, iPads, like those. So that's the mean of that's one of the mean that it was being used of the teachers to teach the students, and also this younger generation can also learn through those um, what they call this, the gadgets that they have. So basically, it's more what we have today, it's more on the use of gadgets. But however, those schools that the schools and those students that cannot afford, well, it's the same in the past years, that it is through manual teaching.
Okay, thank you very much. So your last question will be, how was learning with high-tech gadgets?
All right, so as we all know, um, like you, like me, like everybody else
Yeah,
today, high tech, um, high technology nowadays that are being used, yes, we can easily access, especially when especially when finding answers like
Yes.
Google, diba? So we can actually have, or we can have less hassle in this high tech technology. But then, sad to say that the purpose of technologies nowadays is to help us lessen our works, or lessen our the hassleness of everybody. But then, um, the one that are using with the gadgets, or with these technologies, they are abusing
Yes.
of um, abusing and using it. So that's why high technology is very helpful to everybody. But then, the one who was using it was the problem. So that's why, for me, I am very happy that nowadays here in the Philippines, or here especially in Negros Oriental, we can have the access in using technologies, especially in this area, in the city areas, in the town areas where there was like data connection. But then, sad to say, I am hoping also that in the later future, we can help those in the mountain areas, especially students learning in the mountain areas, teachers who were teaching in the mountain areas, that we can also provide them this what they call technologies or gadgets, so that it can also help them, both the teachers and the students, listen their hustle. But then again, it is true through being responsible, so that we cannot encounter any problem at all. So that would be all, guys.
Thank you for sharing your experiences in the younger generations.
You're very welcome, Sing. It is also my pleasure to share to you my um, you know what I can share to everybody.
Okay, thank you. So now let's proceed to the early generations of learning. So the person that I am going to interview and that will share us their experiences during the early generations of learning will be Ma'am GC Manangon.
By speaking English, I cannot afford in. I am very poor in English,
It's
so
okay.
I'm sorry that I cannot speak fluently.
Oh, it's
So
okay.
this is because you know already from the old generation. You know, we are a Filipino.
Yes.
Yeah, but the difference between the speaking English and Bisaya, that is the very big difference.
Yes.
That is my problem, one of the problems that.
Also.
Because you know already, I was graduated last 1980, so long time that I cannot speak English fluently. So sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. And what is your first question?
How was teaching and learning environment in this early generation?
That kind of question, maybe I cannot answer directly because in my generation, there is a big difference. Yeah,
Yes.
that is a big difference. Comparing in this generation, because in my time, we are not using,
Technology.
yeah, for example, the computer, yeah, computer, I cannot explain how to manage the computer, I am very ignorant, that kind of equipment. Oh, that is a big difference between the new and the old generation.
So, okay, thank you for your
Okay,
wonderful question and
Yeah,
timely
yeah.
answer. So your second question, what is the teaching methods in early generation?
In early generation, the teaching method is mostly facing with the what is that? The TV, internet. Oh, now mostly in the children just now, teacher, what is that? They are so their teaching method is with going with using the just like that. Oh, whereas in our time directly, yeah, directly. So there is also a big difference between the new generation and the old generation.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So the third question, what educational materials and teaching technologies did you employ in that traditional learning environment?
As of now.
Oo.
Maybe as of now, that is as I have said, that there is also a big difference because in my time, the method they are using, the one who are facing in the blackboard, and now facing in the TV.
Yes.
That is the difference
Looking
between
at
the
the
old,
PowerPoint presentation.
the old and the new generation.
Okay, thank you for your sharing your
Oh, yeah.
experiences during the early generations. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.